Before I introduce my co-hosts, I've finally decided on a name for this podcast, and it is perfect in every way. We will call this podcast from now on The Best Little Horse House in Texas.
I thought you were going to say On the Prairie.
No. Okay, nope. Update, retcon. It's the Best Little Horse House on the Prairie. Yes.
Time travel. Go back to 45 seconds ago. Scrub it all.
With me, as always, are the actual horse girls, Anonymous Alex and Jenna. How are y'all?
You know, every day is a day.
Every day, and then just keep walking. That's it.
Just every day. Tim, you're a real horse girl.
Am I?
Yeah.
Have I made it?
Yeah.
You're on your way there. I think.
Yeah.
I think
as soon as we get you on a horse, then I think you're a real horse girl.
Yeah.
One day it'll happen.
Oh yeah, that's a goal of this podcast. And if we don't hit our goals, we will be canceled by the network, I guess.
Are there places around where you could call and just be like, "Hey, can my friend come sit on your horse for a minute so that he could be a real horse girl?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
A,
yeah.
Yes, but B, like we're not doing that. We're gonna go for a ride.
Yeah. We are gonna go for an actual horse ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in.
Yes.
And then I'll have graduated.
You will.
It's cute that you think you had an option.
It is. And I like that you were trying to kind of like sneak around the whole like riding part. Like if I just sit on a horse.
That's enough.
I was gonna find a carousel and then sit on it and just send you a picture of me on it and be like, bam, horse girl.
No, then you're just like an extra from the Animorphs TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of book series, how was that one? Was that one good?
That was great.
Yeah, we read book 5 of Heartland, which is called Come What May.
You showed incredible restraint and not singing that like Ewan McGregor.
Yes. There's no way I could.
No, I would
done
never.
that, for the record.
Yeah.
Does Ewan McGregor sing?
What?
Have you ever seen Moulin Rouge?
No, I have not. I was like,
Damn.
don't remember him singing in Trainspotting or Star Wars. Or the sequel to The Shining that I can't remember the name of.
Dr. Sleep.
Thank you, Dr. Sleep. That's what it was.
Yep.
You have to watch Moulin Rouge.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you have to see that dude shit out a watermelon.
I'm in. Say no more. Let's turn it on now.
It's not a literal watermelon. It's just the way he sings Roxanne. That's exactly what it looks like he's doing, and sounds like he's doing. Yeah. It sounds painful. Okay.
Yeah. If you have to describe it as shitting out a watermelon, then I'm in.
I mean,
I'm in.
That says a lot about you, sir. I'm not sure I wanted to know everything it says about you, but now I do know it. Yeah. So
now it's up there. Now it's just
yeah.
Who?
Next time I look at a watermelon, I'm gonna be like, Tim.
Who's doing the recap this week?
Oh fuck! It was supposed to be me. I didn't write anything down.
Oh shit! Off the dome. Let's go. What do you got?
Off the dome. Okay, so there's a lot of drama about Lou and Amy. One of them wanting to find Daddy, and the other one not wanting to find Daddy. this whole book. That's basically it for this whole book. And then there is Ty has friends. Who knew?
What?
Who knew that?
Yeah,
Did you know that Ty had friends?
Shocking.
I didn't.
I did not.
Shocking.
And they have the worst, like, most boring names ever, too. Like, Greg.
Greg.
Stan. I don't remember the other one. Pete.
I think it was Jeff. Jeff and Greg.
Jeff and Greg.
Because of course it is. Lou and Scott got closer because of Lou's temper. and Ben realized he was being a little bratty bitch when not talking to his mom, and also telling a girl who just lost her mom why he's not talking to his mom, who's still alive.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Oh, and we get a horse that has another horse.
A horse inside of a horse.
A horse inside. A Matryoshka horse.
It was a nestable? A horstable. A horstable.
Oh, a horse and nesting doll? No. No, that's nothing.
A horsting doll?
A horsting doll.
Horsting doll. Oh, yeah, and we meet Daddy.
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 Daddy. From England. Daddy. He's come home.
Kind of meet Daddy.
Kind of meet Daddy.
That's really all that happened in this book. Like, almost nothing happened in this book.
Yeah, it was
there were no parties.
A lot of what? You're right. That's what we were missing the whole time.
No parties, and I'm not going to spoil anything here, but like, we didn't have anything tragic happen, and that was fucking weird. But you know who else we didn't see this entire book?
Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot.
That changes everything.
So, what was my theory? Oh, my theory. Okay. As most people here probably already know, we all read Animorphs.
Yeah.
There was a mother in Animorphs who was a lawyer.
Oh, yeah! Ah!
Yes.
I got so excited about this theory because I thought a similar thing.
I was like 20 pages in or something like that,
Yep.
and I was like, okay, well, this is clearly Rachel's mom.
Naomi.
And yeah, Rachel was from the second marriage, and that's why she never comes around. And I still think that's true, even though she said later that it wasn't that. It was because she thought Ben didn't like her. And I'm like, no, this is clearly what's going on here.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
She leads a double life.
Yeah. And you can tell this is earlier, like, Ben's her first kid, because she wasn't yet Lawyer of the Year. So,
Yes.
that's how you can tell the timeline.
Yes. Yes. But then she shows up later, and that's sort of like, unless she's going by different names, which she possibly
like a lot
could
of people
be.
who lead double lives do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, how do they even do that these days?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably pretty hard. Have you guys heard that theory about, like, how there's no witness protection program? They just execute people and then say they relocated them?
Oh! I have not heard that, but... Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's gonna, like...
I'm
gonna have to think about that for a few days.
Yeah.
Or years, or for the rest of my life, probably.
Just never go into witness protection program. You don't want to find out.
Man, I hope I never witness anything that I need protecting because of.
If anybody ever asks me to, I'm going to tell them no and then go on the run from the witness protection program.
Protect myself.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
Yes.
Witness protect myself.
Yeah. And when you go on the
title.
run from
That's
witness
the
protection.
title?
Yes.
That's the title.
That's it.
Oh, TM. Let's write it.
Yeah. I'm in.
Very good.
We could write it. We could hire people to act it out. I don't think I could do it. You guys might be able to do it. I don't think I could.
I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Sweet.
Jenna would be a government agent.
Just walk through. That's fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? Okay, so the whole book, right? She's talking about how Ben's being a jerk for not talking to mom, and then literally turning around in the same sentence and not talking to her dad.
It's a little different.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
There's the 12 years.
Yeah, it's like there comes a time when that responsibility kind of flips, right? Like, so with Amy, she was abandoned at like 2. And I think from like 2 to 12, somewhere in there, it becomes not at all that kid's responsibility. It's completely on the adult. And then after that, it's like maybe a little bit the kid's responsibility, but like there's like kind of a sliding scale of how much responsibility they have in that interaction.
But also, if your parent has chosen not to be your parent, like legitimately, they chose not to be your parent, you can choose not to be their child. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
I speak from experience.
But yeah, you win. I don't have a. I was going to try and keep
there's
this
no
one
winning
going,
here, Tim.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. My biological father tried to come back into my life when I was 17, and I was like, I mean, you kind of missed it all, though, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't think this is going to work for me. Sorry, I have a really good life, and it didn't happen with you. And you don't get to reap the benefits from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Woohoo! I brought it down.
No, I was just contemplating all that in my mind, mulling it over for a moment.
Dude, there's one point where Jack Bartlett, who I keep referring to as Jack Burton in my mind, and every time he talks, I'm always like, you know what old Jack Burton would do in a situation like this. But he talks about how he's never been to a foaling, but he's been to a calving. And I was, for a long time, staring at that and being like, what's the difference? Is that a cow thing?
Is this your question? You only have one of these to burn.
No, I'm not using it. I'm not using it. But these are the things that trip me up while I'm reading this book.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, I was surprised by how little any of them knew about foaling. Like when they were totally like when Ben would walk by and be like, "Oh yeah, she's losing muscle tone and the back end." It's like, yeah, so like wrap the tail. Like why did Scott Vet never say wrap her tail? Like there's just so much in my mind that I'm like, this is fucked up. And then all throughout the foaling was just a major panic attack for me because they did everything fucking wrong. Like everything.
One time he asked for a tail bandage, and I was like sitting there and I'm like, I legit thought horses' tails were like hair.
Yeah,
what would you need a tail bandage for? And then I'm like, well, no, they move, and you can't move your hair, so there's got to be something under the hair.
Tim, you can't move your hair?
Yeah, no,
you have no
still
hair control.
Can't.
Oh,
still can't.
Have you tried? Can you just wiggle your beard a little bit? Just.
It's the jaw. It's all jaw. No hair movement.
This is really disappointing. I thought for sure you'd move your hair.
No.
Yeah, they fucked up repeatedly. They super fucked up. And then when it came out, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a dummy foal. And then they're like, it's fine. I'm like, in no world is it fine.
Yeah.
It's a dummy foal.
Do you want to save that for later? Or do you want me to tell you?
It sounds like a grenade that didn't go off.
Yeah. In a way.
So it's like a... Never mind. No.
I mean, that one wasn't in the book, so I'll give you that one if you want to know.
Yeah.
A dummy foal is what you call any foal that comes out with a problem that means it's not acting correctly. So anything where it won't try to stand up, won't try to get milk, won't try to breathe on its own, anything like that. And it can cover an array of issues, but the colloquial term is dummy foal.
So it's just really mean.
It's rude.
Yeah, it's extremely rude.
It's a very dumb foal.
Yeah. Hey, dumb foal, you suck at breathing.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty much.
Aww.
Stand up, dummy.
Stand up, you fucking idiot. That's what I'm gonna do now. The next foal I see, stand up, fucking idiot.
Big fucking dummy.
You big fucking dummy. All the other horses can stand up, you fucking dummy.
Jesus.
Just neg it into living, I guess.
Oh, it'd be great if that works, but it's the angriest fucking horse ever to live.
Yeah,
that's how Sugarfoot was born.
That's exactly what it was.
It was a dummy.
He was a dummy foal.
That's exactly what it was.
He's like, I'll fucking show you, human beings.
That's right. You think it's easy to stand on these four hooves? No.
Nay, to thee I say, nay.
Nay.
So he was born a dummy foal. Somebody said, "You're a dummy," and so the rest of his life, like he just invested all of his time in evil horse magic to get his revenge on the world.
Yes.
But mostly horses that can stand up.
Right, which is why he gave Red colic to bring him down.
Yes.
He's like, get on my level.
Oh,
Yes.
so did Sugarfoot work some of his magic, his horse sorcery, or horsery, if you will,
Horsery.
to cause, what's her name, Melody, to jump over that fence and impale herself?
Yes.
Because he needed to, like, sacrifice a unborn foal or something.
So Melody's in the trailer, or coming off the trailer, right? And then, like, do horses have shoulders? I guess they have shoulders. But on her shoulder was a little evil Sugarfoot with horns. And he was like, they're all going to kill you. Your only chance is to jump that fence. And so, of course, Melody was like, I got to listen to the little imaginary horse on my shoulder. And went and jumped the fence.
I have to save me and my unborn child.
But he had been out there before they got there, like, gnawing on the fence and sharpening it, so that as soon as she got through, it would, like, go right in.
Yes.
Oh my god, he had literally chewed in a stabby bit.
Yeah, and nobody noticed the fence spear.
Yeah.
Of course not. You chew it on one side. They don't go in there all that often. Makes sense. Oh boy. And he was...
Sugarfoot is evil.
He's super evil. He probably was the one that was, like, spreading the word, like, don't trust anyone. Trust no one. No, not even him. Trust no one.
Yeah. The one who gives you candy is the worst.
Yeah, it's poisoned candy.
Don't take unwrapped candy from Sugarfoot.
Don't take wrapped candy from
For real.
Sugarfoot. He probably has a wrapping factory right in the back of his stall or something.
Yeah.
Just for this occasion.
Yeah, that's probably true.
He's the asshole putting razor blades in apples.
Yeah, all those herbs and stuff that they have, and he's just mixing them up in evil proportions.
I like that the herbs that he used aren't evil or poisonous. He just puts them in evil proportions, but otherwise they're perfectly good. I like that.
Yes, they're evil herbs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't just drop H's willy-nilly over all my words. I'm doing my best, Tim. I'm doing my best. You heard my southern accent when we did.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You know, I really missed Tobias Maguire, though.
Tobias. Oh, Tobias Maguire.
So good. So right. So true.
So great. Just, he's the hero that we need, but not the hero we deserve.
No, not the hero that we deserve.
No. We deserve Sugarfoot.
We do.
As a people, in general,
Sugarfoot.
we deserve Sugarfoot.
Mm-hmm. He needs to take us down to the level that we're kind of supposed to be. Mm-hmm. That's what I love about him. Just a wily little guy.
What else happened in this book?
There was a horse show that Ben's mom showed up to. Did we go through that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
We talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Oh, Ashley was there too.
Yeah, and Ashley apparently has a thing for Ben.
Well, I mean, yes, because it's anybody that is around Amy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Lou hates Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Because, now, okay, regardless of where you stand on the dad issue, that was a dick move by Grandpa.
It was.
I think that, like, the least you can do is be like, hey, are you staying at the Holiday Inn? I'll send Lou to go see you.
Yeah.
Right.
Amy doesn't want to talk to you, and she doesn't have to.
Yeah. But Lou's an adult and
like
can make her own decisions.
For sure.
Right.
And if Lou had not expressed any interest in talking to him and he showed up, I could see the gut reaction being like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But she was very clear. I have written to him. I want to talk to him. I have asked him to reach out.
Right.
So yeah.
Yes.
Super dick move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I could not side with him at all. And, like, as soon as they said the guy was just wandering around looking for work, and I was like, no, he wasn't. There's more to this story.
It's Diddy.
Yeah. As well, with the letter set up right away, I was like, oh, that's Tim.
Yeah.
But not you, Tim. You're in the book.
Other
Tim.
Other
Other
Tim.
Tim. The other Tim. The fictional Tim.
Tim Fleming, which of course became Timming
Timming.
every time I read it.
Timming.
It also just
like
sounds
that.
British too, so it's fine.
Yes.
Timming.
Yes.
Timming.
What else happened? That was pretty much it.
Yeah, it was mostly about the emotional turmoil.
Yeah.
Not much content.
As are most things.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So that was pretty much our discussion of the book.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to add to it. Like,
not a lot. It snows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It snows, which we knew it was going to snow. Snows.
It was going to
snow
snow.
It was.
because
It was going to
because childbirth. Because
What?
it has to.
I'm sorry. What?
It has to snows when there's birthing.
Does it?
In books, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I guess that's
it always.
true. I guess
you're
It's
always,
like the
That's
worst
why the-
weather that there can be for the situation. That's what happens.
or you're in a very, very, very populated city and crazy traffic.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, that all makes sense. That tracks. And that's why they named it Daybreak at the end, because, like, it came from the storm through the dawn.
So dumb. It wasn't born at daybreak.
No, it was born the night before.
You dummy. Amy's a dummy fool.
Now you're calling the doctor a dummy. Everybody's a dummy.
Everyone's a dummy.
Just Alex is in the room like, you're a dummy, you're a dummy, you're a dummy.
Like Oprah handing out the prizes. You're a dummy and you're a dummy. Everyone's a dummy.
All right. So I have a word
Yes.
Good.
that I need answered for me, or that I need explained to me. It was during the jumping session, and the word is oxer.
Oxer is a fence, which is a jump, where you have one in front, one rail in front, one rail behind. The back rail is a little higher usually, and that's it. There's spaced different widths apart, so you can have an oxer that's like 1 foot in the front, 1.5 feet in the back, or you can have it be like 3 feet, 4 feet, and you can have a spread too. So an oxer has height and spread, 2 different rails, back to back.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to think if I could come up with a better word than oxer, and I don't think I can.
There's
So we'll stick with oxer.
a really fun one to get into, and one that I am to this day terrible at, is when you start getting into cross-country jumps. Because, like, when you're jumping in an arena, you can have, like, oxer, you can have verticals, you can have cross rails, you can have, like, that stuff. But, like, generally there's not going to be much variation. But then, like, you get out on a cross-country, and you can have, like, this is the Fox House, this is the Tricaner, here's the Weldon Wall, there's, like, it gets crazy. Here's a coffin. There's a jump called a coffin.
I wouldn't jump that one.
I would, because death does not scare me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, there's all sorts of crazy shit.
So what about horse news?
Oh, man. So we had the Olympics, obviously, are happening now. So by the time this episode comes out, this will be a month old and very long ago. But that's fine. There was, in the show jumping, like not the cross-country show jumping, the actual show jumping, there was a horse that got a massive nosebleed, one of the horses from Ireland, and finished the course. And he was a gray horse, so by the time he got off, there was just blood, like, fucking all over him.
Do Olympic horses have to be citizens of the country that they compete in?
No, and there's a lot of shit over that too. Even the people don't necessarily have to be. Like, the U.S. basically bought and paid for Boyd Martin, who's Australian originally. I think one of his parents, I think his mom, has U.S. citizenship. So they, like, brought Boyd over, and he has a French imported horse. So we have an Australian riding a French horse for the USA.
That is not in the spirit of the Olympics, I don't think.
Yeah.
Or is it though?
Yeah, maybe it is. Blending cultures.
Yeah.
Coming together.
We don't know if the Athenians were like, "Hey, can you just give me your dude and we'll give you some fucking food and gold, and he can compete for us, and that'd be great. Thanks.
Tim, you're reminding me of when I was a child and it was first explained to me. No, I swear to God, this is not insulting. Well, maybe it is, but I hope it's not.
Yeah,
when I was a dummy, before I knew anything, before I could even walk or
set that
suckle.
Biscuit on what's.
Okay, I swear I didn't mean it to be mean. I was just going to explain to you about how stupid I was as a child and be like,
you remind me of that, the time when I was stupid.
It wasn't, okay, I meant you reminded
She just called me a dummy fool. Like, that's what I heard.
It's okay, we can do a Madigan squeeze on you, you'll be fine. Anyways, when I was a child and we were getting very much into the NHL, I absolutely thought that everybody on that team had to be from that area. So, like, if you were on the Maple Leafs, you had to be from, like, Toronto or at least Ontario. Like, I had no clue that you could be from anywhere and just be, like, bought into a team. And, like, when people started telling me this, I'm like, no, because they're from Toronto. Obviously, they were born here and lived here their whole life. Like, in my mind, you could not be from anywhere else.
Oh, man.
I want a hockey league that's Alex rules now.
Me too. That'd be great. Because, like, some people would suck so bad just because of where they were born. Like, there's just not enough ice rinks here.
I feel like you're talking about Atlanta directly.
No.
I was thinking about Mexico, actually.
A dead-ass shot at my city.
No, that wasn't. I'm sure you guys have ice rinks.
No. That's why we lost our hockey team.
You have one.
Yeah,
you probably have one plasticky one, maybe?
No.
It's a roller skating rink.
Maybe they just play ground hockey and then they put skates on them and that's why they didn't win. Because they were like, I've never worn skates before. What is this ice? Okay, never mind. But, yeah, you would have to put a team together of people who have never skated before. In my league. In my rules league.
Oh, I could be MVP.
Yeah, absolutely. You could be coach, MVP. You could be the whole first line if you wanted to, as long as you come from the city. I will give, like, state as well. And if there's, like, two states, then we have to draw a dividing... Or two teams in one state, we have to draw a dividing line. But, like, I will give you the whole state. You can make anyone from your state.
Sweet.
Is
there a position, because I don't know much about hockey other than watching people fight. That's my favorite part. Like, I just Google videos of hockey teams fighting each other. It's so great. I don't know anything about hockey. Is there a part where I don't really have to skate, but I can hit people a lot? Is that what the goalie does?
I mean, you could.
You could. But, like, the best part about being the goalie is that it's not that you get to hit a lot of people. It's that if anybody even looks at you wrong, your whole team loses their shit and beats the crap out of that person for you.
Yes, I would like to have this power as well. Please, thank you. I am the goalie. Thank you.
Perfect. Done. We already have half a team now.
Boom.
We have the MVP and the goalie. That's half the work is done.
Yeah.
Now it's just filler people.
Yep.
Not just characters whose names we don't have to remember.
So, Jenna, I'm ready for some horses.
Oh, yes! Let's do this.
I'm so ready.
All right. So I did actually pull real horses, except for one. So this one might be Alex's game. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God, no! I'm gonna lose so hard. We all know it. I'm just really bad at this game, but I love participating.
So this first horse was purchased in 1952 for $200 at a Seoul racetrack.
Secretariat.
No, he was bred for the specific farm. There's
he was He was sandwich bred?
No, so Secretariat famously is one of the first breedings that was done through lineage. Like, it went to the guide's daughter or whatever, and she won, like, they had this, like, bet going on to a breeding of 2 horses, and, like, she wanted Secretariat, and the other guy was like, ha, you lost the bet, you got a bad deal. But she was like, no, I fucking didn't, because I'm combining a long-distance runner with a speed runner, motherfucker, and then she's the one that popularized the breeding. But anyways, that's not the horse that we're talking about.
1952?
1952.
Mr. Ed.
No.
Oh.
And it was purchased, you said, at a racetrack. Mm-hmm. For racing, specifically?
No, specifically not for racing.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you mean a racetrack gas station?
No. I don't think they have those in Seoul, but okay.
Okay.
But what if you did mean that,
But
though?
what if I did, though? Like, what if I did?
As with most deals, how they go down is in a racetrack gas
of course.
station.
That's what I meant.
Racetrack.
In Seoul.
The stable hand who sold this horse, he needed the money in order to buy a prosthetic leg for his sister.
The plot thickens.
You think that's a clue?
I mean, that's just a fun fact.
It's more just like a really cool fact that I didn't know beforehand.
Oh my god, okay. Who could this possibly be?
I'll tell you it's a war horse.
Okay. Fuck. War horse in Seoul. It's not Sergeant Reckless, right?
It is Sergeant Reckless!
Fuck yeah!
It's absolutely Staff Sergeant Reckless.
Yes!
Fuck
Yes!
yeah! Noise!
I've never heard of Sergeant
What?
Reckless.
Tim, what?
Tim, this is the best story.
This
No
horse has
idea.
like 3 purple hearts. Mm-hmm. It's a badass. And
stop,
she would
really?
eat like anything.
Anything at all.
To a scary point, anything. This horse was a badass.
Okay, so
This
would
horse
carry
is amazing.
supplies and would like shuttle wounded soldiers off the battlefield and everything. So cool. This horse is so cool.
Like, on her own. She didn't need a person leading her.
yeah, she was
Like,
just
she
doing
picked
it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, all right. So that's 1 for Alex.
Hell yeah.
I did it. This is my first, like, clean point.
Oh, so
Took
good.
this long, but I did it.
All right, horse number 2 is from Australia.
Is that it? That's the whole thing. I could name any horse.
That's the
from Australia.
entirety?
That was
Is
the
it-
entirety of that clue.
Is it Pi, the piebald racehorse that's famous? That might be Japan, actually, not Australia. Now that I'm thinking about it. From Australia. I'm gonna need more.
Okay. This horse was both the first and second winner of the Melbourne Cup in 1861 and 1862, respectively.
Ooh, I'm really bad at this. I don't even remember that mare that won a few years ago. That like they raced her for the first time on turf, and she like just destroyed everybody. And like Australia was in an uproar about. I don't even remember her name.
I don't remember her name either.
I know you followed that one very closely.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it's a turf.
yes. It was a huge thing.
Yeah.
It's like how Upset became Upset because of how huge that was.
This
Yep.
is one of only 5 horses that has won the Melbourne Cup twice or more. I'll give you that much.
I thought you were going to say this is one of only 5 horses in Australia.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, shit. I'm not going to get this one just because I don't know enough horses from the whole Melbourne Cup. Like, I'm not super in that world. I don't have a lot of working knowledge of it. Do we need another clue?
Yes, we do.
I see. Now I'm not sure. In 2017.
This horse has lived 50,000 years.
Yeah.
This horse is immortal.
He was inducted into the Australian Racing Hall of Fame.
It took 150 years?
Yeah. It's fucked up, right?
Wait a minute. Is he like a big chestnut horse? Like tall chestnut?
Yep.
I was just about to say that.
I can picture him so clearly. Why can't I remember his name? I remember this now because I read this whole thing about them inducting him into the Hall of Fame. Fuck, what was his name?
Wilford Brimley.
No. What if it was? Like 150 years before. Oh, shit. Did it start with like... Did his name start with like a Z or something like that?
No.
No, because
That's not a
letter. Letters.
I'm sorry, Tim. Let me take your joke from you and say it in your voice.
Oh.
I cannot remember his name. It's not... There's nothing there.
This...
If his name starts with a Z...
No. The opposite, actually.
Oh.
Okay, it's Aphrodite.
No.
It's Archie.
And
What?
Light.
Is it Archie?
Archibald.
You're so
Archibald.
close. Oh, you're so close.
Archibald.
You're so close.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Fuck.
Oh, my God. You're going to get it. Oh, my God.
So stressful. It's so close to Archie. And not like in a linear way, like, oh, it's Jughead.
No, it's
That's...
like so
no.
close to Archie. Here, hold on. Let me see if this helps. Lana!
Oh, Archer?
Yes.
Yes! A lot of clues. A lot of fucking clues.
Nope. No. I'm getting stomped in this one. This whole real horse thing.
Just wait. This horse, for number 3, is a descendant of the feral horses of Chincoteague Island.
Misty of Chincoteague! Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it?
Yes!
What the hell just happened?
Yes! Yes!
Oh, God, Tim, you got swept.
No, that's not the end of it, is
Those
it?
are 3 horses.
I don't even know what she said.
Misty of Chincoteague.
That's not words.
The horse with the U.S. map on her side. From the
Yeah.
Chincoteague Islands.
Yeah.
None of what you're saying, like, you keep saying it like it's supposed to make it clearer.
You'd have to read
I think you're
50
still...
books.
We have to... Can
we're
those be the
going
next
to.
ones? Can we do Misty next?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
She keeps speaking in Zed. I don't know what's going on.
This is a U.S. island. Like, the Chincoteague
Yeah.
Islands are U.S. territory.
Oh.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, now I got it.
Oh, it's so good.
Nailed it. I'm so proud of that. That was honestly an unprecedented performance. I said that word so weird. Unprecedented performance.
I feel like we need a soundboard so I can just have the wah, 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 wah.
That will never happen again. That was like what you just witnessed.
I hope not.
Was a true upset, as all of our.
I feel like I lost my entire lead.
Oh,
You
man.
you have like 4 episodes of lead on me.
And somehow I lost it in one.
Somehow.
I didn't even have a guess anywhere. My only guess was Archibald, and that was because she said it was opposite of Zed.
Yeah.
So really you gave it to her, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, really helped me.
Zed.
I mean, the only other time I've ever come close is with Alexander the Great's horse. I got a pity point because I wouldn't say it out loud because I was so afraid of being wrong. So this is truly the only time I've ever gotten anything right. And I just got all 3. This is a true upset.
Man, I really did not expect like anybody to know Sergeant Reckless at all. It's my favorite horse.
Oh, I love Sergeant Reckless. She's great. I follow her Facebook page.
Oh, Tim, I'm gonna send you like so many things to watch.
Sergeant Reckless is so fucking cool. Though. Like,
So
you will not
cool.
regret that. This isn't like us making you read a children's book. Like, this is legitimately such a cool thing.
Yeah. And like dude cool too. Like
Yeah. Dude,
war
cool.
shit and stuff.
Like, she's one of the best Marines of all time. Bombs. Death. Carnage. It has everything
Valor.
you love. Purple hearts.
I love that we're peeking into your idea of what dudes' minds are, and it's pretty accurate.
Hey, as somebody who's watched Band of Brothers like 5 times in the past 5 years, come on, I get dude brain.
Band of Brothers is a great show, though.
Oh, fucking amazing show.
And synchronized sip.
We haven't
You have
charted.
to do that when you dude out.
We're drinking together now, like vets of watching Band of Brothers. Like,
That's right.
We're trying to encompass
Exactly.
that sort of. Yeah.
So Tim Fleming,
Yeah.
not to like change the subject, but I'm going to change the subject. Tim Fleming is going to live at Heartland for the next 42 books, right? Like, that's my prediction. Is that Tim Fleming lives at Heartland for the next 42 books.
It's a prediction.
Also, Amy is sad when the foal gets rehomed. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Foal? Foal's the baby, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were
Mare's
questioning
the
rehomed.
mom.
I was like,
They
yeah,
get
of course.
rehomed.
How would you not say that right? Yeah. The foal. Oh.
I mean, to be completely fair to Tim, not Fleming, I could see a horse person having a different word for rehomed that would be like extremely specific to horses.
Yeah.
So-
And relating somehow to English countryside.
Of course, absolutely.
100%.
Like, why aren't they like
It has a...
rolling meadows?
Whatever it is, it has a silent H in it.
Sorry. No. If it's
So,
really British,
yeah.
it has a silent H. Thank you.
No, it's H. It's fake British.
For some reason, the whole time you're saying that, the only word that I could come up with was alabastard. Like, they're alabaster to a new home, and that doesn't fit any of the requirements.
You alabastard.
That's
Real
what we call jerks
fucking
from Alabama.
alabastard. Oh, I am going to start calling assholes from Alabama alabastards now. Thank you for that.
agree.
Oh, I'm getting that. Hold on, let me write it down. I got to remember this one. Alabastards.
That's a t-shirt idea right there. We got to capitalize on that. And maybe just sell it separately to all of this stuff.
Yeah. This is not Horse Girls merch, but you can buy it if you want.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
we're
saying.
making this t-shirt. Nothing to do with this podcast. We're just making it. Alabastards.
Oh my god.
Have you guys let me rephrase that. Jenna, have you seen like all of the renaming of horses, like their colors to like bays are baystards and like chestnut mares are chunts and like paint horses are patchy twats?
Real beautiful patchy twat here.
If you don't think that at some point somebody's getting called a patchy twat at work in the next week, it's gonna
my
happen.
dream. I just need an
Oh my
immediate
God.
report when it does happen.
Oh. Fuck, I love that.
We need to start like signing Tim up for horse groups just to like see the shit that goes down.
Yeah.
Like it's wild.
Oh.
Patchy twats.
I've already marked this podcast explicit in our feed.
Good.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
okay.
about it.
That was the right move. Absolutely.
I thought it might
Oh
be.
my god. Some poor fucking 12-year-old will see this. Horse girls. I'm a horse girl. I'm not that kind of a horse girl, I don't think.
She's gonna grow up
Not
to
yet,
be
bitch.
the exact kind
Not
of
yet.
horse girl. Exactly. That's it. Not yet, bitch, but you will be. And we're gonna get you there.
You're allowed to say twat 2 times without marking yourself explicit.
What?
We have now passed that.
Okay,
No, I'm just
I
making
thought you were
this
like
up.
looking it
I'm
up. I was
just
like,
making
there's
it-
a rule
No,
to how many
no.
times you can say twat?
I was literally about to log into Podbean and start looking up rules. Like, where is this?
You know, there was a landmark case in like 1895 that's now known as the twat rule.
I love it so much.
It was John J. Twat against
Edward M.
wife.
Twattingham.
Yeah. Edward M. Pishit.
Oh, so good. Just so good. Overall, just great. This is going extremely well.
Oh.
And this all started from a prediction of Tim Fleming living at Heartland for
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of this.
Him and Jack Burton Bartlett are gonna fight. Do you even get that reference?
No.
Either of you?
Bartlett?
Have you?
Oh, Jack Burton.
No, Jack Burton.
Tell me about it.
Big Trouble in Little
Oh,
China.
yeah. Okay.
Perhaps the finest piece of American cinema ever.
And I've never
Okay.
seen it.
Sure.
Okay, if y'all are gonna make me read Misty and the Asymptote Islands or whatever it is, then we're watching Big Trouble in Little China.
Assateague Islands are real, though.
They
like,
are
it's an actual
really
place.
actually off the coast of like Maryland and Virginia.
It's like
That's
a
where they
real
are.
place.
Literally.
How many? Is this a book series? This is a children's
No,
book
it's a
series?
real place, Tim.
No, well, what is
Oh,
Misty?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Missy is a horse from the islands, but they wrote a children's series like about her adventures that's fictionalized. But Misty is a real horse from the real Assateague Islands. She's from Chincoteague.
And and she has a map of the United States on her.
Only in the summer.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. We're gonna
You're
read
gonna
it.
love
It's gonna
it.
be fine.
It's so great.
Okay. All right, I'm in.
All the way down to Sea Star. We got this.
And then you have to watch Moulin Rouge as well. That's unrelated to this, but like you really do.
You just should.
No, y'all are so judgy about Moulin Rouge. Big Trouble in Little China.
It's
been out for like
I've seen
40
Big
years.
Trouble in Little
Come on.
China exactly once, and that's as many times as I wanted to see it.
Exactly. What? I've seen it probably at least 4 times for every year that I've been alive.
So many, like, that's an unnecessary amount of movie watching. I haven't even seen the extended Lord of the Rings that many times.
You know what? Maybe you should watch it before you decide that it's an unnecessary
pretty
amount.
sure that like this movie has just given you Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe,
that is too many times. Look, okay, Star Wars, yeah, okay. Lord of the Rings, okay, sure. Well, I don't know if you have that many hours in your life, actually.
Yeah.
But
It's not actually the best movie ever made. Tremors is the best movie ever made.
oh right, I forgot where.
Yeah.
I'm in for Tremors. I'm more in for Tremors than I am.
Have you ever seen Tremors?
Yes, I
all
have.
right. They're up to Tremors 6 now, I think. 6 was really good, actually. It swung back around to being pretty decent.
Wait, it's
Okay.
they're still making them?
Oh, yeah.
So I've seen like 3.
It just came out last year, I think.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty decent.
I'm willing to do a Big Trouble in Little China movie night.
Okay.
Okay.
I just can't watch it alone. I can't like sit there alone watching this movie.
We'll pirate the Animorphs Anonymous Discord or something.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. But really, you got to see Moulin
Yeah.
Rouge.
Probably more people would want to watch that.
Well, it's on Broadway now. Like they just put the show on Broadway and then COVID busted it. But now it's like coming back. Like it's like a popular thing. Like it's, it's fine. I just thought for sure you'd know the Ewan McGregor reference. And
No, I did not.
Nicole Kidman.
didn't you ever want to see Like a Virgin sung by a very creepy virgin mayor?
Yeah, didn't you?
Didn't you? Did what? What just happened?
We went places.
Yeah.
And once again, we had a Misty of Chincoteague moment, and you were just kind of left behind a little bit. We'll figure it out.
Is Misty of Chincoteague or of Assateague? Or both?
Chincoteague specifically, but the Chincoteague Islands are like she's specifically from the island of Chincoteague.
Okay.
But Chincoteague is the...
Yeah. It's another island. Chincoteague is the national forest, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you're right. And then they have to swim through a river to get to the other side, twice a year.
All right.
I've never seen you look so angry before.
All right, so on our list of places that we have to go now are Ocala.
Yeah, we have to overwinter there.
Yeah, we have to overwinter in Ocala, but then we also have to go to Chincoteague.
We can summer in
There we go.
Chincoteague to see the swim.
There we go.
So I have to go drown in a river in Chincoteague? Is that...
No. We're not. We're just observing the swim.
Okay, all right.
We're not involved in the swim.
Okay, good.
Tim just signing up for the shit. Like, great. Don't have to swim. Thank God. Great. Love that. Love
Murdered
being on
by
dry
horses
land,
in a river.
honestly.
No? Okay, good.
Great. 10 out of 10. Have you ever wanted to be driving down the road and have to stop for a horse fight in the middle of the road?
Oh my God, I've done it. Yes, it's so scary, actually. Weirdly scary.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've wanted to.
Then Chincoteague Islands are where we gotta go.
There's like horse gangs and they just like break into fights.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Cumberland Island, Tim?
No.
There are also feral horses on Cumberland Island, which is 4 hours away.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that in Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
okay.
it's not in Georgia, technically. It's off Georgia. It's just a little past Georgia in the water area.
Another field trip. Another field trip opportunity.
All right, I'm in. I'm good. Let's do it.
And we got him back.
Yes.
All right. I think that's all I got.
I think that's all I got. I'm just really
Yeah.
still riding the high from my great victory in this quiz segment.
It was epic.
Never felt so good.
Oh, man. I feel the need to go and, like, make you a trophy and mail it to you. But the only problem is that, like, then when we do this again...
You'd have to mail it back.
Well, first of all, that would be great. But I just want you to know, I never expect to win like that again. Like, this was my moment. And, like, this is never going to happen again. This was the eclipse. Like, in 17 years, maybe this will happen again. But there's no telling. Because eclipses are apparently random in my mind.
They are 17 years apart, specifically, which is a very significant number in horsery. Thank you. It's when he is at his most strong.
That's the full moon of Sugarfoot.
Yeah.
Horsery and cicadas.
Yeah. Exactly. Why do you think the cicadas are out in force right now?
Yes.
Because Sugarfoot summoned them
Yep.
to do his dark bidding.
It's a plague. It's the Sugarfoot plague.
Yeah.
What plague?
It's one of the signs of the Sugarfoot apocalypse.
Oh my god.
Except apocalypse is spelled P-A-W, like paw.
Why would it be
Even though he has
they don't have
even though he has hooves. It's because he's
Sugarfoot
evil.
Podcalypse. Fine.
Yeah. He's like, it's his evil. He doesn't want his hooves.
The Aponeclips?
Oh, Aponeclips is so good. Sorry. Let me just write that down too. Oh, it's so good because Epona. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It's like a multi.
It's really good, Tim. I'm sorry.
If Epona was the horse in Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I got the reference.
Yeah.
Go me.
We were offering a bridge there to your interests. Should I read the spell that lets us go from Sugarfoot's?
Yes. Yes.
Releases us from the thrall.
Release us.
All right, let me go ahead and find that here. Oh my god, I just have a list of goals here. That's just from this podcast.
Nice.
I just started writing them down. And this brings our podcast to an end, similarly to the way that Sugarfoot ended Miss Bell. Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted or share your observation of this positively academic podcast, follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Twitter at Horse Girls Cast, Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. Gax! Stop yelling! Sorry, my bird's going nuts. Stop it!
Whoa, I thought he was typing up on one of those really old typewriters.
Similarly to the way that Sugarfoot ended Mrs. Bell, Gax, stop yelling! Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted or share your observations of this positively academic podcast, follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Twitter at Horse Girls Cast, and Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. If you like other Scholastic book series named Animorphs, go ahead and check out Minds at Yerk and Animorphs Anonymous. And if you think our episode art is hella cute, because it is, it was created by Casey D, who writes and illustrates a webcomic called B-Side You, which you can read for free at bsideyoucomic.com, like the B-side of a cassette tape. May the nuts ever stick to your roof.